the Hells Bells Tabata workout. Every exercise is done for 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, for 8 sets. You go through the exercises one at a time and just time it on your phone or count reps. First exercise, kettlebell down in front of you like so. You're going to be holding the handle just off to the side so that we'll have room to grab with the other hand later on. You're just going to crush the grip here, swing it behind you like hiking a football to a quarterback, then thrust forward, throwing the kettlebell up to about chest height, and switching hands at the top, okay? Now with your free hand, you can kind of give it a little bit of a karate chop, keep yourself tight, and just alternating hands at the top of each rep. Just make sure that you're doing this as more of a full body type of motion rather than just arms. So we want to just be able to make sure we're using the whole body. Now the next exercise is going to be the spear press. For the spear press, you're going to be gripping the kettlebell by the spear like this, so that the handle goes down your forearm. Now you're going to be lying on your back, and you're going to proceed to just press the weight all the way up and down, almost like you're doing a punch. And this is going to work the chest, shoulders, triceps. Use your free hand to help or to balance as you need to. So once again, you can see I've got the handle right there going down the forearm, and it's just a one-arm chest press. But if I need to, I can use this hand to help balance or stabilize. The next exercise is the one-arm Sumo Squat. For this one here, you have your feet about twice shoulder width, okay? You're going to be holding the kettlebell down, straight down, in one hand, with your free hand behind your head. You're going to squat down, stand up, and repeat. Now it is okay when you're doing this to lean forward slightly. All right, you should have your angle of your shins should generally match the angle of the spine and torso. So both of them will be angled at the same degree. So once again, it just looks like this. And you would be switching sides each set. The next exercise is the alternating rows off the ground. For this one here, you can begin resting your forearms on your thighs. Eventually we want to go without doing that so that you're working your posture muscles more. For this exercise, you're going to pull the kettlebell up and across to the outside of your ribs, bring it down, and repeat alternating sides. Just like this, with an overhand grip. Initiating the movement from between the shoulder blades. Now I'm using my free hand to support, but the progression would be to not use the free hand to support, so it would look more like this. And just keeping the rest of your body very still, so the motion is primarily coming from the shoulder blades on that movement, without coming up and down and using the momentum of your whole body. Cross, reverse lunge. For this one here, it's best to hold the kettlebell with a slightly offset grip, once again, holding it by the corner of the handle so as to leave room to grab with the other hand. Now, for this exercise here, you take a big, huge lunge step backward, and while you lunge down, you pass the kettlebell to the other hand, alternating legs like this. And as the kettlebell goes from side to side, it challenges the body with different vectors of force to bring different patterns of muscle activation into play. The figure 8 kettlebell walk. Now for this one here, you're going to want to have 2 markers to place on the ground. You can use weight plates, you can use dumbbells, Bosu balls, whatever you like. For this case here, I'm just gonna grab 2 random objects, a yoga block and a weight plate. Then I'm gonna be holding, now you're using a heavy weight here. It could be a dumbbell or it could be a kettlebell. In this case, I'm using the kettlebell and I'm gonna hold it up in front of one shoulder, and then I'm gonna walk heel to toe in a figure 8 pattern, weaving between the 2 objects. And you're gonna feel this in the spine. It's also good for the foot and ankle, lower leg. And then each set, you're changing sides. Once again, just weaving around in a figure 8 pattern between the 2 markers. If I didn't have any markers, I would just use my shoes and do that one sock foot. The next one is box leg raises. The key for this one is, we're gonna begin with our legs. We open them up, bring them up wide apart, close them together, open them up, bring them down wide apart, close them together, and you keep laying face up, like so. You want to just keep your back flat. Legs are floating in the air. Open, up, close, open, up, close. Just shy of the ground so that we're not pivoting from the low back. And we're primarily using the abdominals to do this movement. The biggest mistake you can make is going too far down with the legs.